Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, back here on WagerTalk TV for you with your NFL Wildcard Weekend public betting preview. I know many of you were hoping I'd extend this into the postseason. I decided to do it because we had a fantastic regular season. I started the public video 8 weeks ago, about a little past halfway of the NFL season, because that's when the public money really starts making the difference. And boy, did it work well. Playing against the most public teams each week, went 16-4-1 against the spread, including last week, week 17, a 3-1 finish, fading those four public teams. So once again, we finished the regular season 16-4-1 against the spread, fading the 3 to 4 most public plays I mentioned each week here on this video. Going to do something a little different here at the NFL. I'm going to give you all 6 playoff games, a preview for all 6, let you know where the public sides and totals are for both Saturday and Sunday. That's coming up in just a moment. Quick reminder, if you want my official best bets for NFL Wildcard Weekend, they're available right now on my page at WagerTalk.com. More importantly, if you want my basketball best bets, those are also available. And I have a very special offer right now. I know we're talking NFL playoffs. I'm going to get to all 6 games here in just a moment. But I want to remind you that basketball is the big moneymaker this time of year. It's a daily sport, and boy, am I smoking. College hoops enters the weekend on a 20-6 start to the season. NBA on a 75% side run this month as well. Normally, it's $199 for college hoops alone. We have a special $199 for college with the NBA, and I'm going to discount it another $50 for everybody watching this video with this special promo code SM50, SM50, Steve Merril 50. You apply that on my page at WagerTalk.com. You get an additional $50 off that already discounted price, and that gets you a full 30 days of my red-hot college hoops, #1 in the country, and the NBA included for free. 30 days college and pro basketball for just $149 with that $50 discount. SM50, special offer, special promo discount for all of you that have watched me loyally this year on the public video in the NFL, but also because I want you to start making money in basketball as well. WagerTalk.com, SM50. $149 gets you a full 30 days college and pro hoops combined. Hey, let's talk some NFL pro football. It is playoff action. I'm going to do something special. I'm going to give you a preview for all 3 games Saturday, also a preview for all 3 games Sunday. Let's start in schedule order. First game on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern, Colts and Bills. Hey, right out of the gate, this is one of the most public sides and totals of the week. We got both of them going here in this game. Buffalo Bills very well might end up being the most public play this week in the NFL. Hey, it's understandable. They've been red hot this year. Just a fantastic season overall. #2 seed in the AFC. The Steelers rested everyone last week, kind of conceded they were going to finish 3rd. Bills didn't rest anybody. They kept the Miami Dolphins from making the playoffs. They put up over 50. So fully understandable why the public is heavy on Buffalo once again. But keep in mind, the playoff teams they've played this year, just 3-2 straight up, and this is the biggest spread against any playoff opponent all year. So you can see where the line is inflated, and that's been the case all year with these public teams. Buffalo, a very public side, and the over as well, a very public total. So if you're looking at Buffalo or the over in this early game, be aware that you're giving up some line value. Both the Bills and the over, 2 of the most public plays this week in the NFL playoffs. Mid-afternoon game on Saturday between the Rams and Seahawks. Not much public action on either side in this game. That's understandable. Rams quarterback situation is still uncertain as of Friday afternoon. Looks like Goff might return. This line has dropped down to that key number of 3 now, but still officially the Rams quarterback listed as undecided. So no public action on the side between the Rams and Seahawks. Where we have seen some public money and public tickets as well is on the under. This is the lowest total of the week, around 42, yet it's not low enough because the public is on the under in this game. Not a real heavy under, but there is a public lean towards the under. Not much on the side, but the public lean in this game, Seahawks-Rams, is under that low total. The nightcap on Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Washington football team. Washington enters with a 7-9 losing record, yet they're hosting a playoff game because they won the NFC least with that lackluster win over the Eagles. Otherwise, it would have been the Giants last Sunday. The public obviously wants nothing to do with the Washington football team. It's understandable. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers look pretty public this week. Hey, last week there were 4 public plays in the NFL in Week 17. I mentioned we went 3-1, fading those 4 public teams. Guess which one covered? It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So buyer beware. The public was right last week, and they're parlaying that money on the Buccaneers once again. Tampa Bay Bucks look pretty public on Saturday night. Really no public action on the total, and this one should be very cold weather in D.C. Once again, Tampa, a public side, nothing really on the total Saturday night. Let's move our attention to Sunday Pro Football. Just a quick reminder, if you'd like to get a $50 discount on an entire month of college and pro hoops, go to my page right now at WagerTalk.com. Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Use this special code SM50, SM50. Gets you $50 off a full month of college and pro hoops. College basketball enters the weekend 20-6, #1 at WagerTalk.com for the season. NBA sides on a 75% run. Normally it's $199 for a month of college hoops alone. We put the NBA in for free, $199, and now I'm taking another $50 off, $149 for all of you viewers only with this special promo code SM50. Steve Merril, SM50, gets you 30 days of college and pro hoops with a $50 discount, just $149 complete. Let's look at the first game in the NFL on Sunday, and that becomes probably the most competitive game on the board, and that's the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. Only road favorite on Sunday is Baltimore, and it's a short number, hovering around that key number of 3.5. And not surprising, there's not much of a public lean on the side in this game. It's pretty evenly split between the Ravens and Titans, two very dangerous playoff teams. Of course, the Titans pulled the huge upset at Baltimore last year. But keep in mind, Baltimore had over 500 yards of offense in that game, even though they lost. They really moved the ball well. So did Tennessee. So not surprisingly, the public is heavy on the over in this game. That is where the public lean is in the early kickoff Sunday. It's over the total between Baltimore and Tennessee. That's where the public money is. So beware if you're looking at that total. Mid-afternoon game on Sunday at 4 o'clock Eastern, Saints and Bears. This is the biggest favorite of the week, and not surprising, it's one of the more public plays as well. The New Orleans Saints getting a lot of public action this week, now up to -10. Sportsbooks are very nervous about teasers. It was 9.5 earlier in the week. Even with the 7-point teaser, now you're not getting them below that key number of -3 anymore. New Orleans Saints, a public play, and it is up to -10 now. Also, some public money on the over, not quite as strong, but they are leaning over as well. So Saints and over definitely looks like some liability for the sportsbook in this middle afternoon game. Final game of the week in the NFL playoffs goes Sunday night. COVID broke out for Cleveland on Tuesday afternoon, and the public did not miss that information. They were already on the Steelers to start with, and now they're even heavier. Pittsburgh is definitely one of the most public sides this week in the NFL playoffs. I'm seeing 70 to 80% of the tickets right now on the Steelers. And of course, we're a few days away as I do this video on Friday afternoon. But right now, Cleveland's going to be without their head coach, without a key offensive lineman. Offensive coordinator, play caller is going to be different. And the public is jumping on Pittsburgh as expected. It went from 4.5 up to 6. Really no lean on the total, though. It's going to be cold weather, but it will be clear on Sunday night in Pittsburgh. Once again, Pittsburgh Steelers look pretty public on the side. Really no public lean on the total Sunday night. Once again, recapping the most public plays in the NFL for Wild Card Weekend. On Saturday, the Buffalo Bills and the over are both very public. The under's getting a slight lean in that Seattle game, and the Tampa Bay Bucks look pretty public as a side. On Sunday in the early game, no lean on the side, but the over between the Titans and Ravens getting some public love. The Saints and also the over in the middle game is very public. And then one of the most public sides of the week, it might be by the time it kicks off, is the Pittsburgh Steelers Sunday night. Hey, hope this information helps you. Once again, the public's not always wrong. It doesn't mean blindly play against all these public sides and totals, but I wanted to let you know which way the public was leaning, because once again, the last 7 weeks I did this video in the regular season, 16-4-1 against the spread, including 3-1 last week, fading the public sides. And don't forget, if you want to make some serious money, basketball is where the action is right now. 20-6 start this college season. NBA sides hitting 75% as we head into the weekend. $50 discount on a full month of college and pro hoops combined right now by using promo code SM50, SM50 on my page, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. Hey, thanks for joining me as always. Be sure to check out more great videos all week right here on WagerTalk TV. I'll be back next weekend with another look at some of the public plays in the NFL postseason. Good luck this weekend.